Really good there. This razor's $58 right now on their website. I gotta say, that's pretty freaking amazing. Forget about it. You know what? I'm gonna put one of these Med Prep blades in here. I have the Goodfellas Smiles Bayonetta. This is a brass safety razor from Italy, manufactured in Italy. It's sold at Super Safety Razors. But as you can see, it's a brass finish, right? The handle of it. Pretty good looking razor here. It's got some cutouts up top here. It is a hit the like button and help a brother out. It is a 3-piece razor made out of brass. Some of their soap as well. This Amber Fuge. And this stuff, it's got a great scent. I've used it in the past. It's got a fresh, clean scent to it. It's pre-shave gel. I've used this stuff in the past. Now, I do have one of their synthetic shaving brushes here. I'm not going to use it because I'm going to give all this away to you guys. And, you know, I don't want to give you guys a used brush. I want to give it to you without being used. But it's got good backbone to it. It's 24 millimeter, not. So, yeah, what a great, you know, combo this is going to be. What I'm going to do here is just put some water on my face here. Start this out. Just jumped out of the shower. Now I'm going to take some of this gel. I don't know if you have to shake it. I don't know. I just have a tendency to shake stuff. And just 2 little droplets of it. Put it in my hands here. Rub it on my face where I'm going to shave. I'm going to use just my all-time favorite here, my timeless synthetic adjustable knot. I love this knot. I'm just going to, nice thing with, you know, what do you call it? Synthetic knots. Just put them in some water, wring them out. It's prepped. So I'm just going to go in here and just take a couple swirls in here. Get some of this soap. And to enter this contest, in the comments below, put hashtag Ohio Shaves Goodfellas. All right? That's how you enter. And then just start painting it on my face. Now with this gel, what I've noticed is it really helps the soap. Even though the soap is dynamite. And I'll link all this stuff below. You can get it from Super Safety Razors. I think they have them on Amazon as well, but the greatest thing is if you buy the stuff from the manufacturer and you ever have a problem down the road, you know, they have inventory of what you bought. And because you bought it from them, you're not going to have any problems with a return or a warranty issue. So keep that in mind. I mean, I know me, I buy a lot of stuff off Amazon as well, but after you get out of the 30 days, it's really hard to, you know, to work with a manufacturer. I got that on my face. I'm gonna let it soak in while I load up my razor. So I'm gonna go with my go-to blades here. I do have some AccuThrive, the Med Prep blades here. I might throw one of these in just to see how it does, but I want to go off my baseline. These are medium aggressive razor blades, and this razor has a 0.15 blade gap. So it's going to have a lot of blade feel for me. I like razors that don't have a lot of blade feel, and the blade gap on it's 0.65. So, you know, it should feel aggressive to me. And I'm working with 4 days of growth here. So not a ton of growth, just working with 4 days. I love how the Italians have 4 points of contact down here. When it has that, you know you're dealing with precision here. These are CNC milled out of brass. Nice hook up here. Okay. Look at the blade reveal. Looks really good. No blade overhang as well. But this razor right here, it has 0.15 blade exposure, so it should have an aggressive feel. And it weighs 99 grams, so it has some weight to it. It has been bead blasted, but it is brass, so over time it's going to patina and it's going to brown up. But you know, you could always take some products to polish it up if you wanted. But I kind of dig the finish right now. It's got like a matte finish to it. It looks pretty good. It looks really good. I don't know how it looks to you guys on camera, but it looks really good here. All right, so I'm just going to go in here and just add a little more soap down here. And basically what I'm doing right now is I just keep going down and adding water to it and hydrating my face. I don't think enough people explain that when they're lathering up their face, do a face lather. They're, you know, that's one step I think a lot of people miss. And that's why your soaps are drying out. Maybe why you're getting irritation is because your soap is drying out. But you can see how well that stuff is. All right, I'm just going to set that to the side. I'm going to go in with the Goodfella Smile Bayonetta. Beautiful little razor here. Find my spot. Really, really smooth with that Persona. I don't feel a ton of blade feel like it said in the description. Yeah, she's pretty smooth. Okay. Really good there. This razor's $58 right now on their website. I gotta say, that's pretty freaking amazing. You know what? I'm gonna put one of these Med Prep blades in here. Now the cool thing is, now these are expensive. These are like $67. Ooh, look at the packaging on it. That's pretty cool. If I can grab one here. The first one's always hard to get out. Okay. And here's the AccuThrive blade, right? The Med Preps, made in the USA, no goo, and it has no writing on it. So I'm going to take out this. Ooh, that was really compressed. When I took that off, it almost wanted to shoot out. It's really flexing that blade, which is pretty cool. All right, so I just put the Med Prep in there, the AccuThrive blade. So now we got the AccuThrive Med Prep still. Wow. Wow. What? Oh boy. Everyone's been wanting me to try this blade for a year now. You can just hear how well that's cutting. I have a lot of confidence with this razor. It's my first time using it. One of the nice tricks I do under my nose here is rock it in till the blade starts to bite and then take your stroke. talking a lot. It's getting a little dry there, but I'll get through it. All right. Good first pass. Let me give that a rinse. Just amazing how easy this stuff comes right back and works into a great lather. I wasn't going to do that comparison of the Persona in AccuThrive or the MedPrep because I was going to do a whole video on every Persona blade, but they've been sitting in my house now for a few days and I just wanted to try one. And I got to say, it was pretty darn smooth there. All right. Just going to squeeze the excess out of my knot here because why not? It's going to go down the drain anyways, just to get a little more cushion. You can see how well this stuff is. Stuff is amazing. AccuThrive first, the MedPrep. Across the grain here. Good feel. Great razor. Really nice. All right, let's switch this out and put the Persona Comfort Coat in there. Yeah, it locks in there really nice. I mean, building a lot of confidence. Almost to the point where I gotta pinch it to put some tension on it because there is no blade overhang, and that's how I normally grab it to seat in, you know, on a 3-piece razor or any razor for that matter. Wow. Just what a great razor. Just going around to feel. Feels about the same. Another good thing from Super Safety Razors is Parker Alum Block. Highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. Actually, these last couple of products I'm going to use are highly recommended. No stinging around my mouth. I was getting concerned about that because it hasn't hit. Oh, little tingle right down here. Little tingle through here. But man, it was such a smooth shave. Alright. This alum block is going to help seal the pores. If you have any weepers or nicks or like a tingling, it's a tell-all. And it's going to help repair your skin, and it's a natural product. I love it. And it's huge. Like normally you get like half that size. And since I switched to this, I was going to mill it in half. I haven't because it being so big, it's just so easy to, you know, go around my face. Now you do want to rinse it off. And that'll do it. And then just take your towel here and, you know, dab it off. Now, this next product, Thayer's, absolutely love this stuff. and I put it on my head. If you're a bald guy, this is awesome. Like me, I got bags underneath my eyes in the mornings. This stuff helps with inflammation as well. And it's just one of those products that are going to help repair your skin because, you know, when you shave, you are taking off a layer of skin as well. Keep that in mind. I'm just going to go with Nivea. I like this stuff. It's supposed to be 50 some degrees outside. I don't use a ton of it, but I use enough. I gotta say, it doesn't matter if you have the Persona in it, which is a medium aggressive blade, or if you have a very sharp blade like a Med Prep. It doesn't make a difference. This razor's going to perform well. It's going to take an old toothbrush here and give this a quick once over, but yeah, it's going to perform well. It having that blade exposure at 0.15, I gotta say, I did not feel like it was aggressive at all. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind. And I know a lot of people go off blade gap and blade exposure. You know, that's a baseline, but it doesn't really dictate how a razor is going to shave. And I say that to everyone, and people are just like, yeah, you're wrong. No, I'm not. I mean, I've talked to a ton of manufacturers. The way they design the razor is key. The way, you know, this curvature is right here. That makes a difference. The way the blade sits in there, that makes a difference. Blade gap and blade exposure, you can't really base it on that. This razor right here, I gotta say, for $58 right now on Super Safety razors is a definite go. It weighs 99 grams. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's real easy to maneuver around your face. It says it's an aggressive razor just by the stats, but it's not. It's a great little shaver. I liked it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys down in the comments. Didn't get it lined up correctly. There we go. Make sure that's right. Yeah, it's such a tight fit. That's, you know, if you haven't used a razor blade made in the United States, the tolerances on them are way tighter, man. Way tighter.